Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Can It Take K26, the show where we take a variety of blasters and see if they can be upgraded using a K26 spring, and if not, what can they be upgraded with? I am your host, Captain Xavier, and today we're going to be looking at some more vintage blasters. We're going to go back to 1998. Our first contestant is the Monoblast. The Monoblast was originally released in 1998 and is part of the Hypersight series. It is a direct prime, but it has a strange setup. I'm really kind of interested to see how this works on the inside. I have no idea what dart it originally takes. It uses a hollow post instead of your standard dart peg, so we haven't had much luck firing any kind of dart out of it, but we want to see just how powerful we can get this thing. So let's get it open and see if it can take a K26. You know, I'm not convinced it won't, but I doubt it would get enough compression to catch. Because this thing's getting almost complete compression, and there isn't a whole lot of... Well, actually, let's check. How much pre-compression was there? Oh, no, there's quite a bit of pre-compression, actually. Alright. We're gonna try it. If we can get the back of the thing off without breaking it. This blaster is on loan to me from Luchathor, who bought it from the curator, so I'd really rather not break it. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So I have unfortunately broken it. The priming rod on the back was insufficient to the task. Ugh. Well, it caught. If it weren't for the fact that the priming rod broke. Alright, well that is a yes, technically. It takes a K26, it can catch a K26. You probably have to reinforce or glue the priming handle there because it couldn't take it because the plastic that's made out of it is too brittle and it was a poor design. But it will get compression, it will catch, there's no spring rattle, but I still can't get it to actually fire anything. I don't know if it's just really picky about the darts or if there's something I'm missing about how this thing works or if it's broken further in that I don't know about, but I'll take a K26 if you happen to have one and are bored. On to the next contestant. Our next contestant is one that I've been looking forward to, and I'd love to actually get my hands on one of my own someday. It is the Triple Torch. The Triple Torch was originally released in 1998 as part of the Mega Blitz series, and it was called the Triple Torch because it took 3 different sizes of ammunition. It took regular streamlines, it took a form of Mega Dart, and it would fire arrows, all off of the same blaster at the same time. You didn't have to switch out anything, it was just the way it was barreled. It could take any of those options, which is, of course, something that I find pretty cool. And something that you may have noticed is it does rather resemble another rather iconic blaster, and let me get this out of the way right up front. The Triple Torch is not a Jolt reshell. The Jolt is a Triple Torch reshell, because the Triple Torch came out 13 years before the Jolt did, but it does in fact prime just like one. So, yeah, there you have it. From now on, you can call things Triple Torch reshells. If you call this thing a Jolt reshell, you're getting revoked. Alright. But I'm very curious if this thing can take a K26. I'm probably going to have the same issues as the previous one where the barrel doesn't actually come off, which is going to make it hard to get into, but I should be able to butterfly it open enough to at least get the plunger mechanism out, or at least I'm hoping to. We're going to find out. If not, I'm going to leave it alone because this is on loan from Walcom, and I'm not breaking this one. Well, it is the old style plunger, which means we should be able to get it off without too much fuss. Nope. There we go. Does not have a particularly long main spring. Let's see if I've got one that's the right length already. Looks like they're all going to be just a hair short. This one might work. Now we need at least one more coil, so we'll go ahead and cut one that is the same length as the stock spring. Okay, well it fits. And we'll see if it'll catch. Here we go. Yep, I need a dart. It works. It works with Old Mega. And it works with arrows. Not particularly well, but it works. Well, there you have it. The triple torch has succeeded where the jolt has failed, which isn't surprising because it is the original. It can take a K26, but I am going to downgrade it because I don't think that catch mechanism is going to last very long on a K26. So I'm going to put the original spring back in when I give it back to Walcom, and he can put it back in if he sees fit. But, yeah. That's a yes, but I've downgraded it. Let's recap. Alright, for those of you just tuning in or who just skipped to the end to see the results, that was a yes for the Mono Blast, and that was a yes for the Triple Torch. Remarkably, both of these old blasters can take and catch a K26, though I doubt they would last long. This one I was already starting to have the catch slip a little bit, and this one I imagine it would eventually just shatter because it's a fairly brittle plastic that the tube and priming rod are made out of, and I already had parts crack off of it, and I doubt you're going to get that much of a performance boost out of something this old. Anyway, the Triple Torch could be interesting if you could clean up the seals and, be able to fire the different types of ammo if you were playing a game where different ammo did different things. Having a blaster that can fire them all without having to change any kind of configuration, you just load whatever you want to load and it'll fire it, would be kind of useful. So, there you have it, some vintage blasters that can take a K26. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see for the rest of this season, let me know. I've got a couple lined up, and then I'll definitely be needing some suggestions. So go ahead and put them down in the comments. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and put them down there. Do not call this a jolt. Re-shell. It deserves better, for it is the original. And thank you guys for watching.